Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, October 5th. I don't know if you'll see this video or not because I don't know if I'm actually going to post it or not. But if I do, this is what I'm bitching about today. So I just made scrambled eggs for breakfast. And sometimes scrambled eggs can trigger me because of a dating situation that I had back in, 2018, 19. So, this is what is on my mind today. Patera, Appalachia's Homestead by Patera was doing a video last night and talking about several things. But one of the things that she said was, it's almost like there's like no election that is getting ready to happen because there's not signs all over the place. You're not seeing advertisements all over the place. I have had a few things come in the mail, not a ton, but she does have a good point because by now they would have been hitting it very hard, those who were going to run in November. So anyway, she was also talking about people that have posted messages on her YouTube channel. She talks a lot about homesteading and preparing and blah, 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 and how a lot of people said they didn't have any money and they weren't able to prepare. And she said 99% of those probably actually could have and chose not to. And I think that's probably true. I don't know. I'm curious what your thoughts are. But this is kind of what I started thinking about this morning. And I don't know if this will make any sense, but I was dating a guy 2018 and he liked my scrambled eggs. I made scrambled eggs for him when he would come over, and this is my fault, truly my fault. This was one of those situations where I gave and got nothing in return. Pretty much ever. Never ever did I get anything in return. That was my fault. I take full responsibility for that. Sometimes making those scrambled eggs still takes me back to that time where I feel like I got slighted. And again, my fault. I recognize that. So I try not to do that in my life now. I try not to give and get nothing in return. But as I start thinking about these people who are not preparing, who are talking about how they don't have the money, they can't buy an extra can of, she always calls it beanie weenies or whatever. This is my thought. I feel like I may start getting stingy with my givingness, because I don't want to get myself in that situation like I did with that guy of give and nothing, and getting nothing in return. And so, I'm having these visions of people who get their nails done and their hair done and they are perfectly coiffed. So they have the money to do all of that and get that stuff done, yet they didn't have the money to buy extra food, get a little extra prepared or whatever. That's where my issue is at today. So I started thinking about that as I was making those scrambled eggs. And I don't want to be one of those people that gives to the wrong person, I guess. So I guess I'm going to have to use my discernment for the people who I feel like actually deserve it, not the ones that will take advantage of it. I think that's my point. I don't want to be taken advantage of again, like I was in that previous situation. And I feel like I'm smart enough now that I won't. But at the same time, I do tend to have a very giving personality and I like to make people feel better. So I like to give things to make them feel better. And in return, a lot of times I don't get anything in return. And sometimes that's my choice and sometimes that's just the way it is. So anyway, that was one of the things that I wanted to just kind of throw out there today. And, I think that's it. I mean, there's other stuff that I need to say, but it's 7:54. I need to shut this down and head into work. I hope you have a good day, and I hope that made sense. I don't know. This is just like an internal struggle I'm having with myself of not letting myself get taken advantage of again and being over giving to someone that doesn't deserve it. Does that make sense? Anyway, have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.